Hello there and welcome. I'm Bob Proctor. Now, I want you to come with me on a journey today. It's a journey into your mind. It's a journey into your wallet. And most importantly, it's a journey into the very fabric of your life, because your financial condition is nothing more than a physical manifestation of your mental conditioning. Stay with me on that. Your financial condition is a physical manifestation of your mental conditioning. It is an outward expression of your inward beliefs. You've asked about saving money. You've asked about what you should stop buying. And that's a good question. It's a logical place to start for most people. But I'm going to tell you something right now that might sound a little strange at first. This isn't about things. Not really. This is about the energy behind the purchase. This is about the vibration you are in when you reach for your credit card. This is about the paradigm, that subconscious program that is running your financial life on autopilot while your conscious mind is busy making excuses. You see, most people approach saving money from the outside in. They look at their bank statement, they see the numbers, and they say, I must cut back. I must deprive myself. I must stop buying these things. That is a thermometer approach. A thermometer reacts to the environment. It's hot, the mercury rises. It's cold, the mercury falls. It is always at the effect of the conditions. Most people are financial thermometers. Their spending rises and falls with their emotions, with the advertisements they see, with the pressure they feel from their social circle. But I want you to become a thermostat. A thermostat sets the temperature. It controls the environment. It establishes a condition, and then the entire system organizes itself to meet that condition. Your mind is a thermostat. You must set the financial temperature you want for your life, and then your entire being, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions will begin to organize to create that condition. But first, you must understand what you're dealing with. You must understand the law. We're going to talk about the law of attraction, not as some mystical, magical idea, but as a universal law, as exact as the law of gravity. If you step off a roof, you will go down every single time. You don't hope to go down. You don't wish to go down. You must go down. That is the law of gravity in operation. The law of attraction states that you must attract into your life the people, circumstances, and ideas that are in harmony with your dominant mental vibration. Your thoughts have a frequency. They're energy in motion. And energy of a certain frequency will attract energy of a similar frequency. So when we talk about money flowing out of your life, we must first look at the energy flowing inside your mind. What is the dominant frequency regarding money? Is it abundance? Is it gratitude? Is it intelligent management? Or is it scarcity? Is it fear? Is it I never have enough? Or money burns a hole in my pocket? Or I deserve this little treat because life is hard? Your subconscious mind, your paradigm, is like a vast record library. It's filled with albums, records of every thought, every belief, every experience you've ever had about money. When a situation arises, you see something you want, you feel a certain way, your conscious mind makes a decision. But that decision is immediately filtered through the subconscious program. And if the program says, spending brings comfort, or you have to have this to be accepted, or money is for spending, not for keeping, then that is the record that will play, and you will buy. You will attract the circumstance of spending. So we are going to look at 5 specific purchases, but I want you to see them not as items, but as symptoms. They are the mercury rising in the thermometer. They are the physical evidence of a mental vibration that is out of alignment with wealth accumulation. When you stop buying these things, you are not just saving dollars. You are performing a conscious act of reprogramming. You are telling your subconscious mind, we are changing the frequency. We are moving from a vibration of lack and instant gratification to a vibration of abundance, creation, and intelligent stewardship. Now think about this for a moment. Your conscious mind is the captain of the ship. It gives the orders. Head for that port. But your subconscious mind is the crew down in the engine room. And if the crew has a different set of orders programmed into them, where's that ship going to go? It's going to go where the crew steers it, regardless of what the captain's shouting on the bridge. Your job is to reprogram the crew, to give them new orders. And you do that through conscious, repeated thought and action. So let's begin. The first thing you must stop buying is the illusion of social validation through consumption. This is something most people never realize. They are buying things, the latest phone, the trendy shoes, the expensive car they can't truly afford, the rounds of drinks for everyone at the bar, not for the utility of the item, but for the signal it sends. They are purchasing a feeling. They are trying to buy respect, admiration, acceptance, or love. They are trying to tune their radio receiver to a station called I Am Enough by purchasing external objects. But it is a phantom station. You cannot buy a lasting signal. The battery runs out, the new model comes out, the admiration fades, and you are left with the credit card statement and the same old feeling of not quite enough. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. You keep pouring water in your time, your energy, your money, and it just runs out. You must patch the hole. The hole is in your paradigm. The paradigm that says my net worth determines my self-worth. You must change that recording. You must understand at a cellular level that you were born rich. You were born with a mind capable of creating extraordinary wealth. Your value is inherent. It is not determined by the logo on your shirt. When you stop buying for validation, you declare to the universe, I am enough. I attract relationships and respect based on who I am, not what I own. Your vibration shifts from one of lack and needing to prove to one of wholeness and authentic expression. And the law of attraction must then bring you circumstances that match that new, powerful frequency. The second item, the currency of procrastination and false convenience. Now stay with me. This is the daily toll you pay to avoid discomfort, to avoid planning, to avoid using your own creative power. This is the $4 coffee every single day because you didn't make it at home. Not once, but every day. This is the takeout food, not for a special occasion, but because you don't feel like cooking. This is the premium subscription you never use. The late fees because you didn't pay on time. The express shipping fee because you didn't plan ahead. This is money spent as a sacrifice on the altar of I'll do it later. Each one of these is a small, seemingly insignificant decision. But remember, your paradigm is built through repetition. Every time you make that choice, you are etching a groove deeper into your subconscious mind. You are programming in the idea that your comfort in this immediate moment is more valuable than your long-term financial freedom. You are telling yourself, I am not worth the minor effort of preparation. It's a slow leak. A ship doesn't sink from one gaping hole. It sinks from 1,000 tiny leaks that go unchecked. I want you to think of your financial energy as a mighty river. This river is meant to flow, to create power, to irrigate the fields of your dreams. But every one of these small, lazy purchases is like diverting a little stream off to the side into a stagnant pond that evaporates and serves no purpose. Soon, the mighty river is diminished. It has no power. When you stop buying false convenience, you are not being cheap. You are being a wise engineer of your energy. You are saying, my future vision is more important than my present minor discomfort. My time and my money are powerful currents, and I will direct them with purpose. You shift your vibration from one of passive reaction to one of active, intelligent creation. Number 3, the subscription to a limited identity. This is a profound one. People subscribe to services, magazines, news channels, social media feeds, even certain circles of friends that reinforce a limited view of the world and of themselves. They are paying money to have someone else tell them what is wrong, what they should fear, what they cannot have, and what they should want. They are outsourcing their thinking. They are letting their mental diet be controlled by a vibration of scarcity, conflict, and lack. Your mind is like a garden. You must tend to it. Would you pay someone to come into your garden every day and pour poison on the soil? Of course not. But that is what you are doing when you constantly feed your mind with information that says the economy is bad, that rich people are evil, that you're stuck, that it's all too hard. That information has a molecular structure of fear. It lowers your frequency. And when your frequency is low, what do you attract? More circumstances that make you feel fearful and stuck. You attract the very financial difficulty you are watching on the screen. You must cancel the subscriptions to limitation. This goes beyond a monthly fee. It's about what you are giving your mental energy to. When you stop buying into that limited identity, you make a space for a new one. You start investing in your own mind. You buy a book that expands your thinking. You listen to a program that educates you on wealth. You attend a seminar. You are now vibrating at the frequency of growth, of expansion, of possibility. And the universe, governed by the law of attraction, must respond in kind. The fourth item to stop buying, the premium for impulsive emotional relief. This is when you use money as a drug. You've had a hard day, so you deserve the retail therapy. You're angry, so you eat out. You're sad, so you buy something shiny. You're bored, so you scroll and click. This is spending as a reaction to an inner emotional state. It is an attempt to change your feeling from the outside in, but the feeling is internal. You are trying to fix a software problem with a hardware purchase. It will never work. The relief is temporary and often followed by a crash of guilt or anxiety when the bill arrives. Your emotions are your guidance system. They are telling you what frequency you are on. Negative emotion means you are thinking thoughts of lack, of being off purpose. Buying something gives a tiny temporary spike, a little blip of, I have something new, but it does not address the root cause. It's like having a warning light on your car's dashboard, and instead of checking the engine, you put a piece of tape over the light. The problem is still there, now hidden, and it will get worse. When you make the decision to stop using money as emotional band-aids, you do something powerful. You force yourself to deal with the root cause of the feeling. You sit with it. You ask, what thought is causing this? What belief? You might go for a walk instead. You might meditate. You might write in a journal. You might exercise. You find a creative outlet, not a consumptive outlet. This is a monumental shift. Your vibration changes from I am at the effect of my emotions to I am the cause of my emotional state. I can choose my thoughts. You become the thermostat. And from that position of control, wise financial decisions flow naturally. You are no longer a slave to impulse. You are the master of your energy. And the fifth thing, the investment in other people's dreams while neglecting your own. This is something I learned very early on. It is noble to want to help. It is loving to be generous. But there is a vast difference between conscious, purposeful generosity and the unconscious draining of your resources, because you have not defined your own vision. This is loaning money you know won't be repaid because you can't say no. It's funding ventures, parties, or lifestyles for others while your own savings sit empty. It's putting everyone else's financial needs ahead of your own, not from a place of overflowing abundance, but from a place of needing to be needed or a fear of conflict. You see, you cannot give what you do not have. If your own financial vessel is empty, you have nothing of substance to give to anyone. You must first fill your own vessel. You must have a clear, compelling vision for your own financial future. A vision so strong, so vivid, that it acts as a magnetic force, organizing your decisions. When you have that, your giving becomes powerful and intentional. It comes from a surplus, not from a deficit. It comes from a high frequency of abundance, not a low frequency of lack and obligation. When you stop buying into other people's agendas at the expense of your own, you are sending a thunderous message to your subconscious. My dream is valid. My financial foundation is important. I am worthy of building my own empire first. This is not selfish. This is the most responsible thing you can do. A strong tree provides more shade. A full well can supply more water. You must get your own financial house in order so you can truly, powerfully, and sustainably help others from a position of strength, not sympathy. Now, I want you to see the common thread here. All 5 of these items are not really about the object or the service. They are about the mental and emotional state that drives the purchase. They are all symptoms of a paradigm that is out of alignment with wealth. To change your financial condition, you must change your mental conditioning. You must become conscious of the program. Every time you're about to make a purchase, I want you to pause, just for a 5-second pause. And in that pause, ask your conscious mind, what frequency am I on right now? Am I buying this from a vibration of abundance, power, and purpose? Or am I buying this from a vibration of lack, fear, or social obligation? That simple pause begins to break the automatic cycle. It allows the captain to give a new order to the crew. Start to see money as congealed energy. It is your life energy, your time, your effort, transformed into a tangible form. When you spend it, you are directing that energy into the world. Make sure you are directing it toward things that build, that create, that expand your life, not that diminish it. You are the programmer of your own subconscious computer. You have the ability to erase the old limiting software and install a new program of prosperity. It begins with a decision, a conscious decision to become the thermostat, to set your financial temperature to one of abundance, freedom, and growth. The law of attraction is impersonal. It doesn't care. It simply must respond. It will orchestrate the people, the circumstances, the ideas you need to fulfill that new vibration. But you must take the first step. You must change your thinking. You must monitor the thoughts that lead to the purchases. This is how you save money. Not through grim deprivation, but through conscious elevation. You stop buying the things that represent the old vibration, and you start investing in the things, the books, the education, the experiences, the assets that represent the new one. You move from being a consumer of life to being a creator of your life. Remember, you were born rich. The wealth is within you, in the form of your mind and your ability to think, to choose, and to vibrate at the frequency of your desires. Guard your mind, guard your energy, and watch as your financial world transforms to reflect the powerful, abundant being you truly are. Thank you for your time. This is Bob Proctor.